Welcome to Adventures Walking as One, where we will explore what it really looks like to walk in the same direction on the same path as a married couple.
We are Mark and Carol Schweiger and of Walk as One Ministries, and we believe that marriage is the greatest adventure and one worth preparing for.
And so before we get started, we have some gentlemen here that are filming this, WBRW TV.
Yes.
I want to say thank you to you guys.
Thank you so much.
For doing all this, for helping us to present this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So for today's conversation,
Who are we? Who are we anyway?
Yes.
Who are we anyway?
Who are we? Well, I guess the basic thing, we live in Michigan.
Yep, we are.
Lived here all of our lives.
Yes. And we have known each other for 52 years, believe it or not. I was 12 years old when I first liked Mark. He was the boy next door. Well, actually, he was kitty corner behind us in the neighborhood that we lived in. And he was my first official date. It was a Sadie's Hawkins dance, and I asked my dad if I could take Mark. Mark was always around.
Yeah, because I was her brother's friend.
Yeah.
And so there was a point in time where she caught my attention as the girls start getting a little bit older.
It took a while to get his attention.
But
he was always under the hood of a car, so,
yes,
I had to work at getting your attention.
And I'm surprised her dad let me go. In the intro to the podcast, there's a picture of me when I was, actually, I think it was that date, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would be like, yeah, that guy's not going out with my daughter.
Long, dark hair to his shoulders. Yeah. But anyway,
so much more we could talk about in that one.
You were my first official date, but we didn't get married right away. It took us a while. We'd date off and on, and then finally you said, all right, no more off and on. So we had to get serious about it. But anyway.
So after we did, finally, I asked her, actually, interesting point. When I first asked her to marry me, she said no.
That's right.
It's like, well, what do you do with that? Do you keep coming back? I guess it depends on how bad you want to get married, right?
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, she wasn't ready. So.
But I let him know when I was ready.
So we've been married now for 40 years.
In a couple of weeks, it'll be 40 years.
We actually did get through that my first rejection there like that. So.
And we have 4 awesome adults. We raised 4 responsible adults.
Responsible adults, yes.
And we have
11 grandchildren. And if you don't have grandchildren, you don't understand this, but you stay very, very busy. Oh my gosh, there's like
bazillion things to do.
Yeah, I mean, sporting events, it's something you're doing all the time.
Yeah.
And that's, all these things are fight against you as staying as one.
Yeah.
Because you always got a lot of stuff to do, right?
A lot of distractions.
Distractions, yeah. That's what we'll call
But the grandkids are a lot of fun. But we also like to enjoy doing things together.
Yes.
We enjoy dining out.
Getting away from the grandkids.
We enjoy going out to eat, different places, and exploring things. We hunt together, deer hunting. And I started first hunting, and then he saw I was having so much fun, he joined me. So we do hunt, and we like to kayak.
But 2 of you in there is really like a marriage, because one is paddling, one is steering, and the communication, if it's not right, then you're going to start crashing into different things.
But we've got it down.
I think so, because I don't think we had any issues.
I don't think we've even tipped.
And but now we have separate kayaks, we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. We've learned how to maneuver things.
Hiking.
We love to travel.
Yes, traveling.
We have traveled a lot. Maybe not all over the world like some people, but we have gotten around. So I think the only place in the U.S. that we really haven't been is the Northeast, up in the New England states, which is on our bucket list.
And our traveling through the United States was pretty interesting because we had 4 children with us.
Yeah.
And so we packed everybody in the van. I don't know how we survived that.
3 weeks.
3 weeks on the road.
800 miles.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun. The Oregon Trail.
Yep.
Which also goes along with, we homeschooled our kids for 17 years. So, yeah, that was a lot. But it was something that we decided to do early on. And it was a sacrifice, but it was more of a lifestyle for us.
And so as we go on with these podcasts, you'll get to know a little bit more about Carol. But being homeschoolers, we're on vacation, traveling around the country, and she figured out ways to work in knowing your states as we traveled, or knowing your capitals for each state.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the kids realized they were homeschooling at the time. But.
Yeah, that's the whole point. But anyway, we enjoyed many similar things, but we're also very different.
We're not going to talk about the beach, warm and sunny beaches.
Oh, you can talk about your warm and sunny beaches.
Yeah, so for me, you talk about a vacation, it's warm and sunny. And the problem that I have is that I don't want any people around. So it's my vacation is a nice beach, the turquoise waters, and just 2 chairs for Carol and I.
Yeah.
And we haven't found that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually we did, once in Hawaii.
Once, yeah, but not very often.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do like to explore things. And when we do go on vacation, we like to check the areas out, right?
Yes.
We don't just sit on the beach. We go explore.
Yeah, I say that, but I do like to explore. We like to get out. We like to adventure. It's a little scarier nowadays than it was back when we were traveling more, but
Well,
people
depends on where you go.
Yeah. You just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Well, you already started with, we enjoy similar things, but we are very different.
We are very different.
When we first got married, I thought we were like totally compatible. I mean, there's like no differences. She grew up next door. Everything was good, right? And it was, as long as we did things separately.
Like projects.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This podcast.
And we'll talk some more about that, but even for this podcast or just getting ready for anything, our thoughts are totally different. And it kind of looks like this. We have a couch, just like a love seat, but it's got a console in the middle. But we each have our PCs on our laps. We're looking at Google Docs, so we're looking at the same doc, and we're sharing ideas, and I'm showing her what I think, she's showing me what she thinks, and they're not the same at all. We're talking about the same thing. It's not the same at all.
He's making changes on the doc, and I'm like, no, wait a minute, I want it over here.
Yeah, so you can actually cut and copy and paste stuff back in the other person took back out.
Yeah.
So after a while, we're just sitting there staring at the wall because we can't figure out how to get beyond this.
But really, it's your ideas, my ideas, and then together, what is that third option going to look like?
Yes, and they never told me what that meant when we got married. You know, you do the candle or the sand and you mix them and it comes up with something else.
Yeah.
Well, this is the whole point of marriage, that it's the blending of both of us together or the third option. You know, what is it supposed to look like for us? Because it's not just a Mark show. So,
right.
And that's also something we're going to talk more about as we go on.
But we do believe that the Bible is the main foundation for a strong marriage. You're going to hear a lot more elements of that, but we're kind of founded on Ecclesiastes 4:12, and that says, a person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but 2 can stand back to back and conquer. 3 are even better, and it's a triple braided cord that cannot be easily broken. So that the third part of the cord is having the Lord incorporated with your relationship, because that's really where your power, where your strength and direction is going to come from, all the wisdom that you need.
And it's kind of cool, for me anyway, because it's not changing. You know, our parents grew up with Dr. Spock, and different things change throughout the years. The Bible doesn't change. Well, it's not supposed to. There's a lot of people want to change it, but it doesn't change, and it provides a good foundation. Mm-hmm. Well, that's all we have for today for us, getting to know who we are. We hope you enjoyed this. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Adventures at Walking as One. This is us walking as one doing this. And I hope you enjoyed getting acquainted with who we are.
We're just regular people.
Yes.
We're regular people that see other couples struggling, and we just thought somebody should do something about that.
Yes. And so for the next episode,
we're going to talk about, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Yes, that's a good question. So,
If you're the first ones watching or hearing this podcast,
I'm glad you started with that. I was just reading this, what are we supposed to do next?
let us know who you are. Tell us something about yourselves, or just let us know that you chimed in and you're listening. We'd love to hear from you.
And more information about us, if you want to, you can go to our website, walkasone.net.
Right. And there are a lot of resources there. But thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
And that's it for the first one.
Did we do okay?
That was perfect. Thank you for listening to a WBRW TV produced podcast in Washington Township, Michigan. Our podcast can be found on Spotify, and our video programming can be watched on WBRWTV.com or on our broadcast channels in Washington, Bruce, and Romeo on Comcast and AT&T. If you're interested in using our podcast space or have any ideas of your own for a podcast, reach out to us now at wbrwpodcast@gmail.com. For more information on our organization, our content, or how you can get involved, visit wbrwtv.com. The opinions, findings, conclusions, or recommendations expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect the views of the Charter Township of Washington, Michigan Community Media, or WBRW TV.